Just like me, you've probably watched Spongebob, and if you've watched as much as I have, you've definitely lost a few brain cells. So to show tribute to those brain cells that we lost along the years of watching SpongeBob, I decided to create a SpongeBob themed base in Rust, but it doesn't stop there. I'm gonna try to get as many people mad as I can through roof camping and raiding other players. Spawning on the beach during nighttime, I could actually use this in my favor. Since I was a full day late to wipe, everybody else had a start besides me. So while it was nighttime, I went on over to the nearest monument and just farmed up everything that I could get so I could try to catch up to what everybody else is at. Oh wow, that is actually huge because I'm gonna need a bunch of metal for my build since I'm building a ginormous pineapple just out of metal. And my luck kept getting better. Out of the next crate I got a hatchet, so now I don't even need to craft my own tools to get the basic needs to make a base. I can just use everything that I found to get some wood and also stone so I could get down a starter base as soon as possible. But since I sadly have a life outside of video games and Lego, I had to go attend real life stuff that was just trying to grief my wife. So I placed down a shack and I put everything inside, just hoping I wouldn't be raided in the few hours that I was gonna be gone. And thankfully, when I got on a few hours later, my little shack was unraided and I was able to grab everything from my shack and trek across the landscape to the build spot that I chose, right on an oasis, so you get that kind of SpongeBob vibe. This is kind of a goated spot. I was planning on building like SpongeBob's pineapple, but I didn't think that I would get a perfect location like this, man. We got good monuments near us, we got an oasis, so it kind of feels like a SpongeBob vibe in a way. I mean, we got our base down, so we're pretty chillin', man. We also have 300 scrap already. After finishing my starter base, I just went out and farmed some wood, sulfur, metal, and stone, and even some barrels so that I could get ready for future raids that I was planning on doing. Okay, dude, wow, like I'm low-key rated. Usually when I get a starter base down, I usually expand it quite quickly into just a 2x1 so it's safer. And when I expand it, usually I have like 29 scrap and 14 wood left over, but dude, we have over 600 scrap and a bunch of comps. I think I should just expand my base now. It's just one door deep and I lose everything here. With my base slightly expanded, now just a 2x1, but a lot more safe, we built a tier 1 workbench. And now my plan was to get enough blueprint fragments so that I could craft a tier 2. And luckily, since I am a day late to wipe, lots of shops are actually selling blueprint fragments, and the base next to me is actually selling it for stone. So I went around and I attempted to farm a bunch of stone so I could buy some blueprint fragments, but other players on the server had other plans for me. Oh wow, well, nothing you can really do about that. Yeah, I was very underprepared for the people that were around me. Everybody was already on tier 2, while I still only just got down my tier 1. And I kept dying every single place that I went because everybody's just roaming guns while I'm still roaming my rock and a pickaxe. And I want you to pay attention to that name, Loser Llama, because he griefed me all early wipe, so I did something a bit devious later on.
I don't mean this in a bad way, but are you like autistic?
Yeah.
Like you're being serious, right? Like I'm being so genuine.
No, I'm being serious too, I am autistic.
I also like ice cream sandwiches. I love ice cream. Ice cream sandwiches is so good. Ugh.
And don't feel bad for me dying early on, Tim, because I have a lot of stuff planned for this guy's future on this server. Okay, man, I'm gonna be honest, like, it's kind of frustrating what's happening right now because I'm just dying left and right. But I think I'm gonna go to Sewer Branch and try to do the keycard puzzle and get another blueprint fragment that way. Because I'm trying to farm stone so I can buy these fragments, but I just keep dying because my area is just so heavily populated with people and tier 2 weapons. Oh my gosh, wow. I just go in like brain dead mode sometimes and I'm not paying attention. He was literally right in front of me. Although I was getting quite lucky early on in my wipe, my luck basically completely disappeared at this point. So I decided to do something else and change up my plans. So I checked out the map and I found a shop in the top left that was selling blueprint fragments for metal ore. And the problem was Outpost was quite far from my base, but I came up with a solution. So I F1 killed, and I just went around and farmed all the metal I could find until I made it to Outpost so that I could buy those 4 blueprint fragments. But I made a mistake and I didn't farm quite enough metal ore to get all 4 blueprint fragments. So I went around asking if anybody had any metal ore, and I got fleeced on this trade, but I got enough metal ore to buy my last blueprint fragment. And in order to get all these blueprint fragments back to my base safely, I went back home and I crafted a shop to place at my base. And then I went back to Outpost so I could then send over my blueprint fragments and a little bit of wood and stone that I had collected up. And with that, we're finally able to get our tier 2 workbench down. There we go, man. We now have power and we can just mass produce these metal fragments because we're gonna need a ton of metal for my base. Oh. It's no point of trying to survive there, dude. He's just sitting outside my base. I think that was, oh, of course it was Loser Llama. Wow. I mean, it was coincidence that he was just outside my base, but still. I think I heard him die. Oh my gosh, he did die. And we got a P2, wow. That was the most perfect timing I could have asked for because now we have a P2 that we can research and pistol bullets, so we can now really start progressing a lot faster. But before I wanted to do some roams or continue on anything else, I wanted to at least get the start of my pineapple base down. There we go, that's going to be the shape. I mean, it's not a perfect pineapple because you can't really make a perfect pineapple in Rust, but I think this shape will do. So getting my base down and nighttime falling on me shortly afterwards, I grabbed a little hobo outfit and a green card and a fuse, and I went on over to Sewer Branch to see if we could get a blue card and also a blueprint fragment to sell. This is awesome, dude. Completely forgot that you gotta break the wooden barricade, so I just got hit it with the torch. There we go, we made it home safely, man. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is go run blue card so we can get a red card and another blueprint fragment, and then I'll just start selling the blueprint fragments at my shop for sulfur so I can do raids later on. And that's exactly what I did. I grabbed my blue card and I ran over to water treatment, but the thing is with water treatment, I found out that lots of people love to camp this monument. Oh my gosh, man, there's nothing I can really do there. That's like one of the best monuments to camp, I'm not even gonna lie. So after losing my only blue card, I went back to Sewer Branch to try to get another one. And I was gonna find out that water treatment wasn't the only place that had players lurking in it. I heard someone walking above me, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, wow. I didn't expect him to come through this door. Oh, no way, I got an invalid there. I don't even know if it would have killed him if it was valid though. Oh man, that is unlucky, dude. After having no look at sewer branch or water treatment, I just went back to my Spongebob base since the metal that I had smelting cooked up for the most part, so I wanted to get the first 2 layers down so that I could start living in my pineapple base. Okay, so we're not fully done the first layer, but we have the walls on 2 layers and then the ceiling just in this small little area, which I wanted to get down fast just so I could move in this base. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna place all these boxes and then I'll move everything from my starter base into this base. So after moving everything from my starter base to my new main base, I decided that I was gonna level up this base even more and add its very own oil refinery in the center of the base. There we go, we got the oil refinery, and what I think I'm gonna do with it is leave like the floor in the oil refinery room 2 stories high, just to look a bit better. And after finishing up my oil refinery room, I decided that I was gonna head to oil rig. Even though I didn't have a blue or a red card, I still wanted to go there so I could do a little bit of grubbing, because I always see people grub me, but I never try to grub others for some reason. So I'm gonna change that up, and I'm just gonna go sit at oil rig and hopefully wait for someone to come donate me a blue and red key card. I don't think anyone's here, I just hear scientists walking. This could be perfect. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna sit in this little corner and hopefully wait for someone to walk past here, and then I'll just mow them down. Might not be the greatest spot, but it's better than nothing. Okay, man, cargo's out. I've been literally sitting here for an hour straight and no movement whatsoever. So I'm gonna quickly just go back to my base and drop off all the stuff that I have in this large backpack, and then I'm gonna go straight for cargo. And since I was this early, I was gonna be the first one to get on cargo, although there was someone trailing behind me very closely. But I did something very stupid and I only brought a hazmat suit, which means scientists deal a lot more damage to me than if I were to bring any other clothing. Oh my gosh, dude, these scientists are doing so much damage to me. I always forget that hazmat suits do not do good against scientists. So if anybody is gonna fight scientists, do not bring a hazmat suit. This is stupid. There we go. Okay, that was the guy that was trailing behind me, and I haven't heard anyone else on cargo or seen anyone else. So I quickly went to the bottom to activate the first crate and loot a few military containers that I saw, but I wasn't going to be all alone on cargo for much longer. Yeah, someone else is here. I don't know if he's already on or if he's just like still driving the boat up. Oh my goodness, what? 2 MP5s and a turret. I didn't even know that was possible in those crates. Yeah, getting very lucky with the crates I was finding, but I was gonna pull something very, very stupid. Jeez, dude, I can't let him come up this ladder. Like, I low-key just kind of want to run with the loot I already have, because, like, I only have a hat. Oh my gosh. This is not good. Oh man, you gotta be joking me. I don't know, I played that so horribly. And just like that, everything I worked for on cargo was just gone because I played that like an absolute bot, and my luck didn't end there. Oh, I guess I shouldn't be in my map running in the open. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't really know what to do right now, dude. I'm just dying every time. But since I still needed more scrap to do a bunch more researching to get all the blueprints for next wipe, I just went back to Sewer Branch and looted it, and luckily I found a Thompson, which I was able to research later on. And getting the blue card, I went straight to water treatment so I could hopefully run red card safely. Wow, dude. Every time I've come here, there's been someone camping. But luckily, we were able to survive that encounter with yet another grub in the same spot. So I just looted red card, grabbed it, and headed back to base so that I could just expand my base a little bit more so that we could finish off the pineapple design. The main part of the base, I moved on to the shooting floor, but I'm never really good at freehanding these kind of shooting floor designs, but I eventually came up with something that, I mean, kind of works. It'll work good enough for me, and we were finally done with the base. Look at that, dude. Doesn't look too bad, eh? I mean, definitely not like one of those Alone in Tokyo bases, but I mean, hey. It'll do for what I wanted to do. Finally being done the base, I wanted to move on to something that would help me get closer to my goal. So I grabbed the blue and the red key card. I headed on over to Oil Rig to hopefully do it safely. Hopefully there are gonna be no counters, but I mean, if you want something, usually you don't get it when it comes to a video game. This is gonna be a bit sketchy, man. There are people here and I brought both my key cards, so I mean, hopefully we can crack something open. Oh my goodness. What the heck, dude? I thought that was a player. And with that little scare, I slowly crouched my way up to the top floor of Oil Rig and slowly made my way around the side until I finally got to my hiding spot. Okay, man, I'm just gonna sit here and just wait for it to cool down, because he's fighting the heavies, I think. Oh my goodness. That was like the worst timing, dude. I was fixing my headset audio. Yeah, sadly I had poor timing once again, but I wasn't gonna let that slow down my end goal of raiding somebody. So I got to work on getting the supplies in order to make all the boom I needed. So I placed 6 furnaces down and just got wood cooking in all 6 of them. And then I started to craft some of my sulfur that I already had into gunpowder. But before I could actually do a raid, I needed to find a base that I wanted to raid. So I went by the ocean where I knew this base was farming Oil Rig non-stop. Oh, okay. Well, that guy might... Wait a second. That's the guy that just killed me on oil. This is his base. The guy that just killed me on oil lives right there. I'm gonna raid him. Yeah, so the guy that I just died to 5 minutes ago on Oil Rig, it turns out that he actually lives in that base, and he's been running Oil Rig the entire wipe, so I knew he was gonna be absolutely loaded. But there's now another thing standing in my way. That one player, Loser Llama, yeah, he was back on the server, and I wanted to door camp him a bit and just get him a little bit mad.
Oh! Wait. It's this llama kid. I didn't know this. Oh my goodness, this is huge.
Yeah, this is the moment I found out Loser Llama lived right beside me the whole time.
Oh, you're knocked. Oh no. What's gonna happen now? Oh, you got knocked. I'm gonna Dude, I'm gonna be really toxic and I'm putting a turret at his front door. Ooh. What a shot.
So that's exactly what I did. To get back at him for everything he did to me on Friday, I placed a TC right outside his base, and I was gonna use this little triangle to place a turret right at his front door so he could not get in and out unless he wanted to make a new entrance.
I don't mean this in a bad way, but are you like autistic?
Yeah.
Like you're being serious, right? Like I'm being so genuine.
No, I'm being serious too. I am autistic. I also like ice cream sandwiches. I love ice cream. Ice cream sandwiches is so good. Ugh.
And since he saw the turret in the front of his base, he wanted to avoid that, so he was starting to make an exit and an entrance on the back side of his base, so of course I had to place another turret on the back side of his base. After I killed him a bit, griefed him a bit, we ended up having a real conversation, and this is where things took a turn.
How old are you? What do you do for work?
Well, I mean, I could go to school or university, but I work at a grocery store, cashier,
Oh yeah. What are you going to school for?
to major in economics, and statistics.
Oh yeah. You know what, man?
What about you? You go to school, you get a job.
You know what, man? You sound like a grinder, I'm not gonna lie. And this is why I don't like talking to
Grinder.
Yeah, this is why I don't like talking to people that I'm trying to grief, because now I feel bad, dude.
Yeah, you don't really gotta feel bad for me. I don't really care about us now.
Nah, but I don't want to ruin your experience once you get home from work and school.
So after having a real conversation with me, I had to pay him back for all the dirty stuff that I just did to him.
Okay, you can come out now. This is probably gonna be my last day on the server, so I'm gonna give you some stuff.
Like I can't believe like what.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, thank you.
Dude, that's why I can't frickin' talk to people in this game, man. Cause then I just like them, and then I gotta be nice.
Bro, I mean, I really appreciate it. Like seriously, this helps me out a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I ended up giving him a bunch of my stuff, and I kind of gave him a little bit too much because I wasn't done with my wipe yet, and I even gave him 3k sulfur, which was really gonna come in handy if I would have had that for these future raids. But in the time being, I found another base, and I just sat in front of the turret until it was fully drained, and then I brought all my satchels over. Yeah, I had to use satchels because sadly I didn't have a tier 3, so I crafted 46 satchels, and I brought them over to the raid, and I got started. Oh, what the frickin' A, dude? Oh my goodness, that's why you don't just run in. Okay, there we go. That's the last satchel. Let's be a bit more careful this time. Wait, what? Why is that only 2 doors to raid this entire base? Is this guy brain dead? Yeah, I literally only used 9 satchels this entire raid to get everything that this guy worked his entire wipe for. Oh, minigun. Oh, and a rocket. Wow. I can research that. Oh my goodness. Look at these comps, dude. Wow. I mean, honestly, he wasn't like super loaded, but I mean, for 9 satchels, this is worth it. Since I had so much booms still left over, I went over to this other base that I was scouting that was running oil rig just to see if I could really raid this base. And it was lucky for me because it wasn't raided yet, but the outside wall was decaying, so it looked like this guy got off the server. I went back to my previous raid and ended up grabbing everything I used in my raid base, like the turret and the solar panel. so that I could set it up at this new raid so that nobody could just jump in the broken compound and easily sneak up behind me. Okay, man, we got everybody, or not everybody, we got everything at this base and we can start this raid. Okay, let's see. We go left and straight. I'm assuming the one left would probably go to the core. So I think I'm just gonna go with the left door here. Yeah, look at it. It is some... Ooh. Whoa, 1,000 scrap, dude. That's kind of crazy. And that's not even in the core. Dude, this base has to actually be juiced to the brim. I'm gonna try this door just because it's only 4 satchels and see if there's any loot just sitting behind this door as well. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't know. I don't even know why I went for that. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see if we got anything else. Nope, we got another door here. Okay, I mean, I might be kind of screwed on boom. I'm probably gonna have to make more boom, especially if there's like 3 doors after this. So after breaking that ladder hatch, luckily there's a garage door that was placed, but it was open. So I had to kind of go on a sacrifice mission so that I could pull up this second door. And after destroying that, I only had enough boom for 1 more door, so I was hoping there would be no door after this. Oh, man, there is another garage door. We need 9 more satchels. I did get some sulfur here and at the last raid, so we might be good. Yeah, so luckily the sulfur I made from last raid and the few sulfur that I got from this raid, I was able to craft the remaining satchels I needed, and I headed back on over to finish the raid. Okay, TC, man. Just gotta blow that up and then we can secure this base down. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not gonna look at all the loot yet. I kind of want it to be a surprise, so let's place a door down. I'm kind of panicking a bit, but we've got time. Oh my goodness. Nice. 2 AKs. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy was juiced. I don't want this to despawn, so I'm gonna just try to throw it in chests if there's any room. Oh my goodness, look at that sulfur, dude. This base was so juiced. Dude, I didn't even see that scrap when I first opened the TC loot. Dude, this base had like 6k scrap. I'm literally just gonna spend all of it. Because I mean, what else am I gonna do with this? I'm gonna learn everything. So I finished placing a few more armored doors just to lock down the base even more. And since I was gonna get off of this server, I just ended up going back to my roots and talking to Loser Llama because I had a surprise for him.
By the water? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just follow you.
Alright.
Oh, there you are. I'm not gonna lie. If you have to see, I'll take this too.
Yeah, dude. Here, I'll it's unlocked for you. You can have like, yeah, you can have all of this. I'm just gonna take 1 AK for myself.
Yeah, of course. Take how many AKs as you fucking want. This is actually crazy.
Okay, let's start heading back then, and hopefully we don't die.
And sadly, little did I know, that last sentence I said was gonna haunt me.
You good?
Yeah, barely. If you wanna try to run, I'll distract him, man.
Yeah, so that guy just beamed the crap out of us. And the username Sherman, if you remember, that's the same guy that killed me on Cargo when he outplayed me there too. So sadly, we lost absolutely everything that I made this raid. And I didn't get to give Loser Llama anything. I don't know what the heck that sentence was. Gotta give. Oh my gosh, I'm brain dead, dude. Anyways, that's all for the video. See you next video. Bye.